So today I'm going to be trying something a little bit new, and I've been thinking of doing this for a while, but I just love talking with you guys, and so I want to do something that I'm going to call something like Tea Tuesdays or something like that, where I have a tea, which I have pretty much every day anyways, but I figured we could talk while I sip on a tea and just kind of talk to you about something that's going on in my life. So today I want to talk about my phone. It broke completely on me last week, and I asked you guys on the community tab if you guys wanted me to talk about my experience with breaking my phone and just kind of like some of the takeaways I've learned from going a week without a phone. And you guys said you would love to see that, so here it is. I guess we can start with that. Obviously, my phone, this is my old phone, so it's not working. And it was the strangest thing. I think it was last Monday or 2 Mondays ago that my phone just like stopped working completely, and I was fine working like 1 minute. I go back to check on it like half an hour later, and the screen has totally stopped responding to anything. The power button, the home button, all of that still works, but the screen just completely died on me. And there was no solution to it. Obviously, we tried to get it fixed. We tried replacing the screen. I did all of the troubleshooting things, but there was no fixing it. And so I just went the entire week we had ordered a phone screen, wanted to see if we could switch it out to make it work. So the entire week I was without a phone, and it was hilarious, some of the little things that happened where it made me realize how much I would use my phone. Like I would go to do some like simple multiplication or division, and usually I would just pull out the calculator on my phone. But then I go to pull up my phone and I'm like, whoops, still broken, still can't do anything with it. Or I went on a walk and I was trying to find a local coffee shop, and even though I knew generally where I was, I couldn't find the coffee shop, and that's totally something I would use my GPS for. All of these little experiences that happened throughout the week where it really made me realize how much I use my phone. I don't think I necessarily missed not having a phone so much for the social aspect of it. I mean, I really enjoy social media, but in a way it was nice having a break from social media. And so I think the biggest thing for me was really just realizing how many small functions my phone serves, and how much use I really get from those, which I think was definitely a good realization. Another big thing for me was the break from social media. It was really nice not being able to access my phone all week, because I pretty much only access social media through my phone. And so not being able to go on Instagram or Pinterest or anything like that definitely was, I think, helpful for me, just in terms of I was actually in the midst of finals, so that was helpful. I definitely got more done because of that. The inability to access it definitely was kind of relieving for me in a way. I definitely still enjoy social media, and I really, I wouldn't be on social media if I didn't enjoy it. But at the same time, having that break definitely was really nice, and I think it's convinced me to take some more social media breaks every once in a while. So that was definitely a cool realization. Probably one of the most dramatic things about my phone breaking was the fact that I lost 14,000 pictures, which is a lot. And there was no way that I could recover them. I thought my phone had been backed up, but apparently the backups didn't save or anything like that. So I just straight up lost 3-4 years worth of pictures, which is dramatic. Once again, I was really happy with the way that I was able to handle it, because for me it wasn't one of those things where I, break down and am really sad and depressed that I lost all those pictures. And I think this experience has really taught me that the memories I have, the memories that those pictures contain, those memories are inside me. And yeah, those pictures might jog that memory, but I was there physically experiencing that memory. So I lost all of the pictures from our honeymoon, which is really sad. But at the same time, I still have great memories of it. And the fact that I don't have pictures isn't going to change the fact that my memories are still there. And so I think that was a huge realization for me. And this is coming from someone who loves taking pictures, who loves photography. But I guess I've just come to realize that there are more important things, and that the fact that those memories are inside of me, like I said before, like that's huge. And I think that might have even been the biggest takeaway I have, is like when you have that many years worth of pictures just like taken away from you in the blink of an eye. Like, I've never had a phone or a computer or anything where I wasn't able to like get the pictures that I lost back if it broke. But that's the case I'm in right now, and I mean, it's kind of a hard realization, but I think it's a really good one. Speaking of my broken phone, I have an alarm that's been going off at 9 p.m. every night because I have pills that I take. Like, I take my daily pills at around 9 p.m. every night, and that alarm is still going off on this phone, and it's the worst. Yeah. So I guess there are only two other really big lessons for me. One is to back up my phone, and I mean, while I think that losing 14,000 pictures has been good to teach me a lesson, I would probably have chosen to keep my pictures from my honeymoon had I had the option. And so just like backing up my phone on a fairly regular basis, I think is definitely something that I want to start doing so that I'm not in this situation again. I really do love pictures. I think I've also decided that I'm going to be better at curating which pictures I keep, because that's maybe not something that I paid attention to before. But yeah, backing up my phone is something that I've come to learn the importance of the hard way. So that's definitely one lesson. And then really, I think that the biggest lesson that I've learned is there is nothing that is not replaceable except for people. And that was probably like the most valuable lesson I learned. Like, I lost everything on this phone, completely everything, and was still able to, you know, walk away from it and not feel crushed, not feel sad, not feel a burden, and just be able to accept it as like, this happened and I'm okay and I'm going to move on, and it's not a game changer at all. I didn't lose a loved one, I lost a phone. And just kind of that realization of like, it's replaceable and I don't need it, it was huge. I guess those are the main things that I took away from losing my phone. It was dramatic, but at the same time, like, I feel like it was a good experience in a way, because it really helped me to realize how far I've come. And if for no other purpose than that, a year and a half ago, I cried when my phone broke. And this time I was able to just accept it and move on, and I have a new phone. And yeah, phones are really helpful. It allowed me to text Christopher so that he could pick me up from the train when I went home for Easter, and it allows me to find things with my GPS and to not make my brain work too hard with calculating things for math. And if I have a question about something, I can Google it, and those are all fantastic things that I love having my phone for. But having that knowledge of it's replaceable, that was, yeah, a really good lesson. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that it was definitely on the different side. If you guys are curious about what I'm drinking, it is a matcha tea from Matcha Reserve, and it is delicious. I think this was kind of fun, but let me know what you think. I know that this is definitely a different kind of video, so do you like the idea of Tea Tuesdays, or whatever we want to call it? And yeah, I would just love to get your thoughts on this, and if you guys have had any realization kind of like this, whether it was your phone breaking or something else, I would love to hear about your personal experience, so definitely let me know all about that in the comments below. If you guys haven't subscribed today, remember to do that. I would totally appreciate it. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next video.